maybe a little easier team. What's more beneficial, do you think, for the players?
Well, the benefit, I mean, obviously get a chance to play. I don't care who you're playing. I don't care what their ranked are. But obviously the energy is going to be a little different. The environment's going to be different. Expectation level is going to be different starting out against a top team like LSU. And I think obviously you want to try to get your guys and tell them to treat the same every single week, no matter who you play. I'm not going to give you a coach speak. I think that's BS. I've been around that. I've played in those environments. Not always the same. You don't have the same juice brought to the same level. So it'll be a good test for us. We're excited about it.
What about the freshmen, the true freshmen, for the first time going out there? Is it a little tougher for them, or what would be your advice?
Yeah, I think it's all tough period because it's going to be their first opportunity. A lot of those guys are highly recruited for the most part. They all have kind of been the man from wherever they came from. And we're already in a different environment here in college football and used to the competition we have every single day. But obviously going into that atmosphere against a tough team we're going to figure out who's really who.
I know Trayon's done real well. Is he probably going to get more reps at fullback or a tailback or a 50-50, you think?
Both, probably 50-50. You know, we'll do a little bit of both with him. You know, he's obviously going to be our starting fullback right now. And we got some guys trying to develop behind him, but he's also rotated tailback as well.
Is his pad level low enough where he could be maybe a short yardage back too as a tailback? Or?
Well, pad level's always been his issue. You know, he's a stiffer hip dude. He's obviously very big, very powerful. He's better than he's been in the past, but I think he can have a shot to be a short yardage guy.
Thomas, through 2 scrimmages already, what have you seen from, we've talked about Malik, but what have you seen from Nkosi, from Cade, and from Jaron? Where do they stand right now?
Yeah, I mean, just in my opinion, there's a lot of inconsistency. There have been some guys that have had some really bright moments. They've all had bright moments at times, but it's just been, too much up and down. And obviously, at any position you don't want to have that, but especially playing quarterback, that should be a staple position. So I would say the competition is still alive and well at that position.
Have you seen the consistency you wanted from Malik?
Yeah, I mean, it's better than the past. Obviously, as a coach, you always have super high expectations. Sometimes maybe unrealistic as far as what guys should be all the time. But I'm really happy where he is. Really happy with his mental development and kind of way he's kind of leading his football team, leading his offense, and now he's playing right now.
Can you quantify at all how big a gap there is between Malik and the rest of the pack at quarterback in terms of overall knowing the offense, physical ability, the whole package?
Well, physical ability is not a whole lot of gap, between any of those guys. Those guys, they're obviously all different players. They're all very talented. Mentally, just as far as, one, you can't substitute experience and playing time. And obviously, at that position especially, Malik obviously has a lot more than anybody else does. Really, nobody else really has any experience when it comes to that. But obviously, just as long as the offense and how he runs the offense, kind of a little bit of a gap when it comes to that.
Offensive line, we know that you guys are much happier with the first team offensive line. What about the second team? There's 3 freshmen. They're moving in and out, but they're young. What can you say about those guys?
Yeah, I mean, they're very talented. Obviously, we have some more depth than we've normally had, especially that position. And I talked about the running backs we have and the receivers we have and those competition battles. We definitely have more depth on the O-line than we have since we've been here. We can rotate more guys, play more guys. But it's still kind of an open battle for who's going to be the 6th guy coming in. DJ Scapes looks good at times. Venzel Boulware's been really good at times. We're still trying to battle those guys out, trying to figure out who's going to be in a spot to be able to help us out.
What does Scapes do that everybody's talking about him?
Well, he's very versatile. He can play inside. He also has long enough arms to play tackle. He's athletic enough to play tackle. And he's one of the more physical guys we have up front, which we just, always look for from a team standpoint, but obviously, especially in the trenches up front, you got to have physical guys.
How about Campbell and Reed? Can you talk about them a little?
Yeah, I mean, John's been progressing well. Obviously, John is a tackle. He's just kind of been inconsistent, up and down. Normal freshman type stuff, but he's gonna help us in the future.
And
just don't know how soon. Yeah, I mean, kind of the same stuff. He's the interior guard for us. Maybe one of the strongest guys we have up front, just even from a weight room strength standpoint. But just being able to get more reps, learn what to do all the time, and be able to put himself in a spot to help us as much as possible.
Is that the kind of position that's you have to just go through it? You have to play. And for freshmen, when they see the other side, the defensive line for the first time at LSU or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard because obviously you look at skilled players. You talk about running backs and receivers. Those guys, for the most part, they're good enough, come in ready-made, and they're athletically enough. They can learn the system, they can come in and play right now. But in the trenches, you got to deal with the knowledge part of learning the game, but also physically. You're going against a 4 or 5 year guy that's been in college. He's 21 years old. You're 17, 18 years old. You may be big, but you don't have the same physical development he is. It was a big adjustment when it comes to that.
Thomas, what do you want to see from everybody tomorrow during the last scrimmage, the last go-around, really?
A lot of juice, man. Obviously, have to come out with some energy. Last chance to kind of showcase what you can do. Want to see progress from guys who've been kind of on the border between scout team guys and helping us out. And just because they go to scout team, they're going to be on scout team for the entire year. But just want to see guys relax, Cut it loose, just play. Have fun.
With, hopefully it's a good question. With DJ and Travis both being so multi-talented receivers, running backs, any temptation to use both of them together because they can be such versatile weapons, you know, each and together, maybe even more so, you know?
Yeah, I mean, definitely we talked about that as a staff, and not just those guys, but just trying to get all the personnel we have in the best package possible to help this team.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.